Welcome to the Occult Knowledge Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. Deep within the Russian wilderness, amidst the frozen tundra, a child was born. A child who, unbeknownst to her family, would grow to become a beacon of mysticism and esoteric knowledge. A woman who would delve deep into the shadowy recesses of spiritualism, seeking truths that lay beyond the realm of ordinary comprehension. This was Helena Blavatsky, the woman who would open Pandora's box of spiritual enlightenment, revealing a secret doctrine that would both mystify and terrify the world. Born in 1831, Blavatsky's early years were marked by an insatiable curiosity and a keen sense of the mystical. Her thirst for knowledge led her on a journey across the globe, from the spiritual centers of India to the ancient tombs of Egypt, the hills of Greece, and the mystic mountains of Tibet. Each step of her journey fueled her desire to uncover the ancient wisdom that lay hidden within the depths of human history. Blavatsky's travels culminated in the creation of the Theosophical Society, a spiritual organization dedicated to the study of esoteric and occult doctrines. The society provided her with a platform from which she could disseminate her spiritual revelations, teachings which she claimed were passed down from ancient spiritual masters, known as the Mahatmas. These masters, she stated, held the keys to a secret doctrine, a divine wisdom that had been preserved in its purest form since the dawn of humanity. The secret doctrine, as it came to be known, was a synthesis of science, religion, and philosophy. It proposed the existence of an ancient and universal wisdom religion, a primordial doctrine that underpinned all the world's religious and philosophical systems. Blavatsky claimed this wisdom was not a human creation, but a divine revelation, a cosmic truth that had been unveiled to humanity by spiritual beings from higher realms. Central to the secret doctrine was the concept of evolution, but not the Darwinian model familiar to the 19th century audience. Blavatsky proposed a spiritual evolution, a cosmic process in which humanity was but one link in a grand chain of beings, each undergoing its own process of spiritual development. In this cosmic hierarchy, humanity was seen not as the peak of creation, but as one stage in a continuous process of spiritual evolution. According to Blavatsky, the human race was the fourth in a series of root races, each race representing a different stage in spiritual development. The fifth root race, she predicted, would usher in a new era of spiritual enlightenment, a golden age of cosmic consciousness. Such radical ideas were met with both fascination and fear. To some, Blavatsky was a prophet, a spiritual pioneer revealing ancient truths. To others, she was a charlatan, a purveyor of dangerous heresies. Yet, regardless of the controversy, her teachings left an indelible mark on the world, sparking a spiritual revolution that continues to this day. Her legacy lives on, hidden within the secret doctrine she dared to reveal. Unraveling the origins of the secret doctrine necessitates a journey back in time, far beyond the 19th century and the life of Helena Blavatsky. Theosophy, the philosophical system she championed, was not born in a vacuum. It was, rather, a tapestry woven from the threads of countless ancient traditions, mystery schools, and secret orders that spanned the globe and the ages. At the heart of Blavatsky's teachings was the belief that there exists a primordial wisdom religion, a divine doctrine that predates all known religions and philosophies. This idea was far from new. Throughout history, it has been echoed by numerous esoteric traditions, each claiming to possess a fragment of this ancient wisdom. One such tradition was Hermeticism, an esoteric philosophical tradition that emerged in Greco-Roman Egypt. Hermeticism held that all of creation was the manifestation of a single, divine principle, a concept that would later find its way into Blavatsky's teachings. This ancient philosophy also espoused the existence of a forgotten primordial wisdom, purportedly revealed to humanity by the god Hermes Trismegistus, a figure that Blavatsky would frequently reference in her writings. Blavatsky's secret doctrine also drew heavily from the teachings of the Kabbalah, a mystical Jewish tradition that sought to uncover the hidden meanings within the Hebrew Bible. This esoteric system proposed the existence of a divine blueprint for creation, a cosmic tree of life comprised of interconnected spheres representing different aspects of God. This idea of a divine blueprint and a grand cosmic hierarchy resonated with Blavatsky, who wove similar concepts into her own cosmology. The secret doctrine also bore the imprint of the ancient mystery schools of Greece, particularly the Pythagorean school. Pythagoras, the legendary mathematician and philosopher, was said to have possessed secret knowledge of the divine proportions of the cosmos, a wisdom that he encoded within his famous theorem. Blavatsky saw in Pythagoras a precursor to her own mission, a fellow revealer of hidden truths. In the East, Blavatsky found inspiration in the ancient philosophies of India, particularly the concepts of karma and reincarnation as expounded in the Hindu and Buddhist traditions. These doctrines of cyclical existence and moral causality became central tenets of her own spiritual system. The secret doctrine, then, was a synthesis of these and many other ancient traditions, a grand unifying theory that sought to reconcile the disparate spiritual teachings of humanity's past. In Blavatsky's hands, these ancient wisdoms were not relics of a bygone era, but living truths, keys to a cosmic mystery that spanned the ages. She saw herself not as an innovator, but as a revealer, a conduit through which the ancient wisdom could flow into the modern world. To grasp the secret doctrine's vast scope, one must delve into its sacred texts. Blavatsky's magnum opus, The Secret Doctrine, the synthesis of science, religion, and philosophy, is a two-volume work that serves as the foundational text of theosophy. The first volume, Cosmogenesis, explores the creation and evolution of the universe, while the second, Anthropogenesis, focuses on the development of humanity. The Secret Doctrine is not an easy read. It's steeped in esoteric symbolism and dense with references to ancient mythologies and spiritual traditions. It aims to reveal the fundamental principles of the secret doctrine of the archaic ages, and is said to have been inspired by the stanzas of Jian, an ancient Tibetan text unknown to the wider world. Blavatsky's other key writings include Isis Unveiled, a critique of the spiritualism and science of her time, and The Key to Theosophy, a more accessible guide to her teachings. Theosophical rituals, while not as central as in other esoteric movements, were still a significant aspect of the doctrine. They often involved meditative practices, symbolic gestures, and the study of sacred texts. Blavatsky herself, however, warned against empty ritualism, emphasizing the importance of inner transformation over external observances. The secret doctrine was not merely a product of Blavatsky's mind. Many figures influenced and helped shape its development. Among them were her co-founders of the Theosophical Society, Henry Steele Olcott and William Quan Judge. Olcott, a lawyer and journalist, provided the organizational structure for the fledgling movement, while Judge, a lawyer and mystic, helped disseminate theosophy in America. There were also the mysterious Mahatmas, or masters, who Blavatsky claimed were spiritually advanced beings guiding humanity's evolution. The most notable were Kuthumi and Maurya, reportedly residing in remote regions of Tibet. Their teachings, Blavatsky asserted, were transmitted to her telepathically, profoundly influencing the secret doctrine's content. In the wider realm of thought, the secret doctrine found resonance with influential figures such as Thomas Edison and Mahatma Gandhi. Even Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, acknowledged its impact on his understanding of the human psyche. Thus, the secret doctrine, a tapestry of rich philosophies and sacred teachings, emerged, shaped by an array of enigmatic figures. These texts, rituals, and initiates have contributed to a doctrine that continues to intrigue, challenge, and inspire seekers of wisdom, defying easy categorization while inviting endless interpretation. Peeling back the layers of Blavatsky's secret doctrine, one finds a labyrinth of symbols and codes akin to the cryptic writings of alchemists or the enigmatic glyphs of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. The doctrine is steeped in numerology, sacred geometry, alchemical symbols, and celestial alignments, hinting at a profound understanding of the universe's hidden laws. In the secret doctrine, numbers are not mere mathematical constructs, but are luminous keys unlocking divine wisdom. Blavatsky's numerology is rooted in the Pythagorean understanding of numbers as cosmic principles. The number 7, for instance, holds a special place. It corresponds to the 7 planes of existence, the 7 root races of humanity, and the 7-fold nature of man, among other concepts. 7, in this context, is a mystical cipher, symbolizing cycles of evolution and spiritual transformation. The doctrine's cosmology, too, is deeply intertwined with the language of sacred geometry. The circle, triangle, and square are recurring motifs, each with profound significance. The circle represents the absolute, an unmanifested, indivisible reality beyond all comprehension. The triangle stands for the divine triad of existence, consciousness, and bliss, while the square symbolizes the four lower planes of existence, the world of forms. Alchemy, the hermetic art of transformation, is another important facet of the secret doctrine. Alchemical symbols and processes serve as metaphors for spiritual evolution. The transmutation of base metals into gold parallels the soul's journey towards enlightenment, a journey propelled by inner purification and spiritual refinement. Finally, the doctrine also incorporates celestial alignments, reflecting the ancient axiom, as above, so below. The positions of the stars, the cycles of the planets, and the constellations of the zodiac are all seen as interconnected with the fate of humanity and the course of spiritual evolution. This cosmic perspective underscores the doctrine's central theme of unity, the idea that all life is interconnected and part of a grand cosmic design. The secret doctrine, then, is a complex tapestry of symbols and allegories, a cryptic map leading towards the hidden truths of existence. It invites seekers to delve beyond the surface, to decipher its codes and unlock its mysteries. Like a cosmic puzzle, it beckons us to assemble its pieces, promising a glimpse into the profound secrets of the universe. It reminds us that the path to wisdom is not a linear journey, but a spiral, an ever-deepening exploration into the heart of the mystery that is existence. The secret doctrine, like many esoteric teachings, contains aspects that were once considered forbidden or dangerous knowledge. These include practices and rituals that were believed to bridge the realms of spirit, matter, and consciousness, opening gateways to other dimensions and accessing unseen forces. One such practice was the use of sacred sound, or mantras. Blavatsky believed that sound was a potent force, capable of affecting matter and consciousness. She suggested that ancient civilizations possessed secret knowledge of sound's vibrational power, using chants and incantations to manipulate reality and commune with higher forces. This secret sonic science was lost to time, its profound implications only hinted at in cryptic texts and obscure rituals. Another forbidden aspect was the practice of astral projection, or out-of-body experiences. Blavatsky held that humans possessed a subtle astral body, distinct from the physical form, which could journey beyond the confines of the material world. By awakening this subtle body, initiates could explore the astral realms, gaining direct experiential knowledge of the spirit world. Such practices were strictly guarded due to their potential for misuse and danger, with warnings of ill-prepared explorers losing their way in the astral maze or encountering malevolent entities. Blavatsky also referred to the lost art of mental alchemy, an internal process of transformation. Unlike physical alchemy, which sought to transmute base metals into gold, mental alchemy aimed at transmuting the base aspects of the human mind into gold, transcendent states of consciousness. It was a path of self-mastery, a psychological journey from ignorance to enlightenment. Yet it was fraught with potential pitfalls, hence its occultation from mainstream knowledge. Lastly, the doctrine alluded to the existence of hidden masters or Mahatmas, enlightened beings who guide humanity's evolution from behind the scenes. These masters, it was said, could be contacted through specific rituals and invocations. The knowledge of these rituals was heavily guarded, their misuse potentially leading to disastrous consequences. These forbidden elements of the secret doctrine underscore its deep mystique. They suggest a world rich with hidden potentials, where sound can shape reality, consciousness can traverse unseen dimensions, and ordinary humans can unlock extraordinary potentials. It paints a picture of a reality far more intricate and mysterious than our everyday perceptions, a reality waiting to be explored by those brave enough to venture into the unknown. Yet it was precisely this tantalizing promise of hidden potentials and forbidden knowledge that made the secret doctrine a target of suppression by mainstream religious, political, and even scientific institutions. These entities saw the doctrine as a threat to their established order, a destabilizing force that could upend the status quo. For the teachings of Blavatsky suggested that authority and truth were not confined to priests, emperors, or scholars, but could be accessed directly by individuals through personal spiritual development. Such a proposition was deemed dangerous. Religions feared the erosion of their spiritual monopoly, the crumbling of their hierarchical structures. The prospect of individuals bypassing the priesthood to directly commune with the divine could undermine their authority. As a result, they sought to discredit the doctrine, labeling it as heresy, or even demonizing it as devil's work. Simultaneously, political empires worried about the potential social and political upheaval the secret doctrine could incite. The idea of hidden masters guiding humanity's evolution was seen as a subversive challenge to earthly rulers. The notion of mental alchemy, with its transformative potential, was perceived as a call to revolution. Predictably, these powers tried to suppress the doctrine, censoring its texts, persecuting its advocates, and attempting to erase it from the annals of history. Meanwhile, the scientific community, firmly rooted in materialism, dismissed the doctrine's metaphysical claims. The existence of astral bodies and otherworldly dimensions was incompatible with their empirical worldview, and so they tried to marginalize the doctrine, relegating it to the realm of pseudoscience and fantasy. Yet, despite these concerted efforts, the secret doctrine has endured. Shielded by a protective veil of secrecy, the teachings have been preserved by dedicated initiates and esoteric societies. These guardians of the hidden knowledge have ensured its survival, transmitting the teachings through generations, often in coded language or symbolic representations. Today, the secret doctrine continues to be protected by these clandestine forces. Its teachings are held in secret libraries, taught in hidden schools, and discussed in hushed whispers among the initiated. The doctrine's survival is a testament to the resilience of forbidden knowledge, its enduring allure, and its capacity to inspire those who dare to seek the truth beyond the visible world. In the heart of the secret doctrine lies a profound understanding of the soul, the afterlife, and the hidden structure of reality. It challenges the conventional narratives of existence, offering instead a metaphysical interpretation that can radically reshape our perception of life and death. The doctrine asserts the existence of multiple levels of being, each with its own unique vibrational frequency. The material world that we perceive with our senses is only the outermost layer of this complex structure. Beneath it lies a vast, unseen realm, populated by astral bodies, ethereal entities, and subtle energies. This is the realm of the soul, a subtle body that exists beyond the physical, intimately connected to the divine. The soul, according to Blavatsky's teachings, is not a singular entity, but a composite of spiritual elements. It is both the vessel of divine light and the vehicle for karmic experiences. It evolves through a cyclical process of reincarnation, carrying forward the lessons and experiences of past lives into new incarnations. This perspective on the soul reshapes the traditional conception of the afterlife. Instead of a linear progression towards a final judgment or eternal rest, the secret doctrine posits a dynamic, cyclical process of spiritual evolution. The soul does not simply transition from life to death, but rather it oscillates between the two states, learning, growing, and refining its essence with each cycle. This metaphysical model also provides a new lens to interpret the hidden structure of reality. The universe, according to the doctrine, is not a collection of separate entities, but a unified whole. Everything is interconnected, with a mutual influence that extends across all levels of being. Every thought, every action, every breath has a ripple effect, reverberating across the cosmic web of existence. When viewed through this lens, the doctrine's teachings become more than mere theoretical constructs. They become transformative tools that can shift our understanding of reality, our place within it, and our relationship with the divine. The doctrine invites us to discard our old, limited perspectives and embrace a new, expanded worldview. The secret doctrine, thus, serves as a catalyst for inner transformation. It implores us to shift our focus from the external, material world to the inner, spiritual realm. It encourages us to transcend our egocentric desires, cultivate our spiritual faculties, and strive for higher states of consciousness. Ultimately, it guides us towards a profound realization that we are not mere spectators in the cosmic drama, but active participants in the divine plan, co-creators in the grand tapestry of existence. The secret doctrine's influence in the modern world is palpable, woven subtly into the fabric of contemporary thought and culture. It has left a profound mark on various artistic, philosophical, and scientific domains, contributing to a broader spiritual awakening in the Western world. In the realm of art, the doctrine's influence can be seen in the works of creatives who seek to portray the deeper, spiritual dimensions of reality. Artists like Wassily Kandinsky and Piet Mondrian, pioneers of abstract art, drew inspiration from the secret doctrine. Their non-representational art forms sought to transcend the physical world, mirroring the doctrine's emphasis on the spiritual realm. They used color, form, and line to invoke the realm of the soul, echoing the doctrine's teachings on the hidden structure of reality. The secret doctrine's impact extends beyond the arts. It has also resonated with a variety of secret societies and esoteric orders. Theosophy, the philosophical system derived from Blavatsky's teachings, has served as a foundation for many such groups. The Rosicrucians, the Freemasons, and other similar orders have incorporated elements of the secret doctrine into their teachings, using it as a blueprint to guide their spiritual development and their understanding of the universe. In the realm of modern spirituality, the doctrine's influence is even more pervasive. It has shaped the New Age movement, influencing its core tenets and practices. Concepts such as karma, reincarnation, and spiritual evolution, central to Blavatsky's teachings, are now common parlance in New Age circles. The doctrine's holistic worldview, which posits the inherent unity and interconnection of all things, has also found resonance with many spiritual seekers. Alternative science, too, has been touched by the secret doctrine. The doctrine's metaphysical model, which presents the universe as a living, conscious entity, aligns with the perspectives of quantum physicists like David Bohm and Ervin Laszlo. Their theories of an interconnected holographic universe echo the doctrine's teachings, suggesting that science and spirituality may not be as disparate as they seem. Thus, the secret doctrine's footprint can be found in numerous facets of modern life. Its teachings continue to inspire and guide individuals from various walks of life, serving as a testament to its enduring relevance and appeal. It invites us to look beyond the surface, to peel back the layers of reality, and to delve deep into the mysteries of existence. Its echoes are heard in the whispers of the wind, the colors of a painting, the rituals of a secret society, the meditations of a spiritual seeker, and the theories of a quantum physicist. The secret doctrine, in essence, is not just a body of ancient wisdom, but a living, breathing philosophy that continues to shape our understanding of ourselves and the universe. The secret doctrine is laden with revelations that seem to defy the conventional understanding of reality. Among these fringe tenets are the notions of divine messengers, energy manipulation, reincarnation, and dimensional gateways. To the skeptical mind, these concepts may seem fantastical, but within the context of Blavatsky's teachings, they serve as crucial components of a holistic, interconnected universe. Blavatsky spoke of divine messengers, or enlightened beings, who she believed were instrumental in the evolution of humanity. Drawing from various religious and spiritual traditions, she claimed these entities were part of a spiritual hierarchy, guiding the spiritual evolution of beings on Earth. They were not gods, but highly evolved beings who had transcended the limitations of physical existence and attained a state of consciousness beyond human comprehension. Energy manipulation is another key element in Blavatsky's metaphysical model. She proposed that subtle energies pervade the universe, linking all forms of life in a complex web of interconnections. Humans, she believed, could tap into these energies and manipulate them for healing, spiritual development, and even to impact the physical world around them. This theory resonates with modern practices such as Reiki and Qigong, which revolve around the manipulation of unseen energies for healing and self-improvement. Reincarnation, a cornerstone of many Eastern philosophies, also features prominently in Blavatsky's doctrine. She offered a unique spin on the concept, proposing that reincarnation was not simply a cyclic process of birth and death, but a crucial mechanism for the evolution of the soul. Each life, she suggested, was a learning experience, a chance for the soul to grow and evolve towards higher states of consciousness. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Blavatsky's doctrine is her reference to dimensional gateways. She suggested the existence of other dimensions or planes of existence beyond the reach of our physical senses. These dimensions, Blavatsky proposed, could be accessed through spiritual practices and altered states of consciousness, serving as gateways to realms of higher knowledge and spiritual insight. Through these fringe revelations, Blavatsky's secret doctrine offers a profoundly mystical view of reality. It presents a universe teeming with unseen dimensions, divine messengers, and subtle energies, all interwoven in a grand tapestry of existence. It invites a shift in perspective, urging us to look beyond the material and tangible, and to consider the extraordinary possibilities that lie just beyond the edges of our perception. In her exploration of the unseen, Blavatsky seemed to be probing the boundaries of human understanding, reclaiming ancient wisdom that had been lost or suppressed over centuries. She challenged the established norms of her era, asserting that the mysteries she unveiled were not mere metaphysical speculations, but tangible realities perceivable by those willing to train their perception beyond the material. Her work invited a profound reconsideration of reality, suggesting that our understanding of life, the universe, and our place within it is far from complete. Her teachings pose questions that continue to resonate with seekers today. If these hidden dimensions exist, what might they contain? If we could access them, could we tap into a reservoir of wisdom and knowledge that would accelerate our spiritual evolution? If such beings of higher consciousness exist, what might their existence mean for humanity's understanding of its own potential? Could we, like them, transcend our physical limitations and experience realities beyond our comprehension? These questions remain largely unanswered, and perhaps that is precisely where their allure lies. The mysteries that Blavatsky explored offer tantalizing possibilities for spiritual growth, for transcending the known, for stepping into uncharted territories of consciousness. They invite us to question, to seek, and to continually strive towards a higher understanding of existence. The implications of Blavatsky's secret doctrine are deeply spiritual, suggesting a universe that is not inert or mechanistic, but alive, conscious, and imbued with purpose. It proposes a grand cosmic narrative in which humanity is not a mere accident of evolution, but an integral part of a vast, intricate tapestry of life, evolving towards higher states of consciousness and spiritual realization. As we contemplate these mysteries, we are invited to see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as interconnected threads in this cosmic tapestry. We are invited to awaken to our inherent potential for spiritual growth, to recognize our capacity to tap into unseen energies, and to explore realms of existence beyond the physical. It is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual evolution, driven by a quest for deeper understanding and a yearning to reunite with the hidden essence of the universe. In this exploration, we encounter the possibility of a grand awakening, a shift in consciousness that could redefine our understanding of existence, revealing not only the marvels of the cosmos, but the extraordinary potential within ourselves. As we peer into the veiled realms that Blavatsky alluded to, we might also discover the concealed depths within, unfolding a universe of wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual enlightenment that has been within our grasp all along. The mysteries of the secret doctrine remain, tantalizing and elusive. Yet in their obscurity lies a beacon of possibility, a call to awaken, to evolve, and to continue our pilgrimage towards the concealed truths of our existence. As we journey into the future, the wisdom of Helena Blavatsky continues to echo in the silent spaces between our thoughts, whispering of the unseen realms and the untapped potentials that await our discovery. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of the Occult Knowledge Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.